Yo guys, KameronJaystar here. So this video is gonna be a little different from the others. It's not gaming related, it's not anything related besides YouTube. So for starters, I need to go ahead and clear some things up. It's kind of my justification for not uploading nearly as much. But first, let's start at the beginning. Around like September, probably more like mid-September and early October. Um, I was back when I was playing Ghost Tsushima. I was uploading fairly, it was, I was uploading an okay amount. Just wasn't uploading consistently, and I wasn't uploading terribly slow, but just not enough a week. If that makes sense to y'all. But at that time, I was working like 25 to 30 hours a week, which is not bad. But before I get into more details, let me explain my job some more. So I work at Publix. I work in the grocery department. Basically, you put stuff on shelves, and there's more to it than that, of course. So don't just think it's the easiest job in the world. Like, oh, you just put stuff on shelves. It's the easiest thing ever. There's more to it than that. but but at the time, back when I was doing back when I was playing Ghost Tsushima, and with all those low hours that I had, I had plenty of time, plenty of free time. But only issue was I was just getting into editing my own videos because my own editor, who is my dad, by the way, he ended up being too busy with work or just too tired, which understandably, because his job's pretty tough and he works a lot of hours. So I ended up trying to do it myself, basically. And when I started getting the hang of it, I was like, yeah, okay, this is cool. But my brother's computer, by the way, oh man, my brother's computer sucks when it comes to editing. So I had to start using my own laptop for it, which that I didn't realize that I could do until like sometime in October. So bamboozled myself. But all right. So where was I getting at with this? So yeah, I was getting into editing myself. I was learning how to edit, and just it's time consuming. Essentially, it's very time consuming, and also on top of that, with work, I get tired. I get tired by the time I get home. Sometimes I have to take a nap, a ridiculously long nap when I shouldn't be. So that's pretty much one of the reasons why I wasn't uploading consistently at the time. So let's fast forward a bit to towards the end of October. So there were some changes towards the end of October. I can't remember exactly what the date was, but all you need to know is it was towards the end. So there were some changes in the grocery department, and by that I mean there was an empty spot in frozen section, as in they needed a guy over there. Because there was some that left because they had more options outside of the store, like either it was a raise or a promotion. I don't know why I said raise. Either it was a promotion or something else. Don't know. So when there was that opening in Frozen, they come around, they ask people if they're interested. But it's not like I stood up and said, "Yo, I want to do it," it's not like I was forced to either. But basically, they came up and said, "Hey, so out of the three people we were thinking about choosing, we chose you because you're faster." And I was like, "Oh, okay." It was cool. It was really nice and all, but it's not bad. It's not a terrible. Just disclaimer: it's not bad. It's not bad. So before anyone's from work who are seeing this right now, it's not bad. I actually enjoy it so far. But anyways, I'm pretty much guaranteed 40 hours a week. I get Saturdays off, which is nice. Perfect time to start working on YouTube videos, am I right? So 40 hours a week, Saturday off, right? It's a nice job. I'm basically in there by myself most of the time, and it's just the only issue is that I have more responsibilities. Because before Frozen, I was in charge of aisle 1, 4, and 9. it wasn't the worst thing ever, but I am a very unorganized person. So it didn't help at all. So when they came to me and said, "Oh, you're working frozen," and I'm literally in charge of that whole section, like aisle 10, 11, and 12. Not all of 12, just the pizza and the ice. Um, I was like, wow, this is gonna be epic. And also, I have to keep the freezer neat too. I mind you. So I have to make sure all of that's squared, looks neat, make sure the holes are filled on the shelves. Oh man, it was a lot. It was a lot. Of course, I'm starting to catch back up. I'm starting to get better at it and all. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's just the short version of this is basically that it's also very exhausting. And when I get home, the first thing I want to do is either play a video game or sit down and talk to my friends or my family, or take a nap. I've avoided doing that, by the way. Not doing it as much anymore. But then I finally got back into uploading one of my other videos. So where I'm getting at is just for those who are already subscribed, do me a favor, please stay tuned. Trying not to sound like I'm begging, because I'm not begging. I'm just letting y'all know that there is more content along the way. But not even just that. Oh man. So this past weekend, I was just gonna work on some more content, right? But oh man, but we got the news from my mom's household that my stepdad had tested positive for COVID-19. So that was a big bamboozle. And I was like, whoa. I'm also at my dad's. I was at my dad's. I'm at my dad's right now. That's why the back looks different. So so I didn't have my recording stuff on me. I didn't have the Elgato, don't have my PS4. Scratch that, I do have the PS4. I don't know why I said that. I don't have the stuff to record with, basically. They're all at my mom's. That's where I record at. So gotta wait till I get home. In a couple of days I will be back home though, actually. I will. So I don't know why I said this past weekend. This past weekend I got the news, but he got tested a couple of days prior, basically. But I didn't get the news till that weekend. So now that I pretty much got that cleared, I just wanted to talk about the updates I just want to talk about my job, and I want to talk about that. Again, kinda justification for my slow uploads. Whether it's justified or not, I don't know. If y'all believe it is justified, I apologize. You want to slap me in the face for it? Okay, anyways. So, updates for YouTube channel. So, we finished Neo 1. Awesome. We finally did it. Took us God knows how long now. Probably since August. Can't remember. I can't remember the very first Neo 1 video that we did, but it took us a while. But we did it. So, next game, we are definitely going to work on Neo 2. We're going to do it, guys. We are going to do it this time. And we're finally there. But, let me go and put a disclaimer. I've already played the game like I did Neo 1. So, genuine reactions, a funny reaction at someone dying, or something happens to my character, or just in general, like a surprise attack, well, I'm sorry. It's not going to be funny. It's not going to be the greatest thing in the world. Because I already played through the game, so a simple jump scare is just be like, oh my god, I totally didn't see that coming. I look at the camera, I saw that coming. But, what is cool, however, the DLCs, the 3 DLCs that came out, I have not played yet. So, prepare for some spice when we get to that. Because I promise you guys, you'll love it. Okay, so, not even just that, but talk about what I'm going to do for the actual uploads. So, when I play the game for YouTube, backtrack. When I played the game for YouTube, it'll be mostly story stuff, right? And I'll actually live stream myself playing the game, like doing, grinding, leveling up and such, getting good gear for my character, and then back to YouTube, mostly story stuff, and some funny reactions to crap. So, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I hope you guys understand. my situation. Feel free to stay. Be highly appreciated. And stay tuned. More content will be coming along the way. So, yeah. Jaystar out.